Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2010 GMC Yukon XL. XL means it's a long wheelbase. SLT 4-wheel drive. White on the outside with tan leather interior. Loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera, factory power moonroof, heated seats, cool seats, power tailgate, 20-inch polished wheels with nearly new Michelin tires. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the home page is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. I'm going to finish going around the vehicle so you can see that the car has no dents, no hail damage, no love bug damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. Has also parking rear sensors. Has the Class 4 heavy-duty towing package. It is flex fuel capable, meaning you can put that E85 flex fuel that costs about 30 cents less per gallon, but it doesn't mean you have to. You can put a regular unleaded or premium unleaded, any kind of fuel, obviously not diesel. Get the roof rack with crossbars that slide up and down the side rails so you can adjust for your luggage. Factory running boards, tire pressure monitoring sensors. It's got the Onstar system, and also has a remote start, which I'll demonstrate for you now. The car has to be locked, so let's do that. Press and hold the little circle here. And the car comes right on. This is a really neat feature, especially like now in the summer. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and it will cool down the car for you. In the winter is the opposite. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater, and when it reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, just unlock the vehicle, open the door, put the key in the ignition, and open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn it off, you can just press here again, and the car will turn off. Alright, you also have a, I think this one's just I may have said before that it's got a power tailgate. I think this one's only got the power glass. Oh no, it's a power tailgate, my mistake. I thought I had only the power glass release. It does have the power tailgate. And to open it, you can do it from the remote by pressing here. You can do it from the inside of the car by pressing the switch on the overhead console, or you can do it from the actual tailgate handle, which I'll demonstrate later when we come back to the tailgate area. So let's go ahead and close that, and let's get inside of it now, get it started again, show you all the interior options. Car's in spotless condition, no scratches, no dents, just really clean car. The door panels are two-tone, like a mocha in the top and tan in the bottom. It does have also wood trimming, and of course you got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power folding mirrors. You got memory seats for up to 2 drivers, and you got also cool seats and heated seats. It is 4-wheel drive. Select 4-wheel drive is not all-wheel drive. Right now we have it on 2-wheel drive, but you can put it on, as you can see, on automatic, 4-wheel drive high and 4-wheel drive low at your selection, not the vehicle selection. Got automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Manual tilt wheel. Dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. Got also curtain side airbags, as well as seat side airbags. The outer portion is solid, the center portion is perforated, that's for your venting. Before I sit down, excuse me, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape, without any holes, tears, burn holes, cuts, cracks, and there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. Alright, let's go ahead and get inside of it. By the way, you got the factory floor mats, okay? Let's get inside of it now and get it started. Show you all the inside goodies here. And also power moonroof, which I don't know if I mentioned before. We're gonna probably start off by getting that open so we can get a little better lighting for the video. And we'll put down the both front windows. So let's start off with the moonroof. Oh, let's lower the volume on the stereo. Okay, It is a glass moonroof, it is tinted, but also has a hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. It's a one touch, you don't have to hold the switch for the moonroof to open, and it also does tilt and vent. Let's put down the windows. The two front windows are automatic, meaning one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down. And as you can see, they're also tinted. Okay. Got navigation. Let's put on the navigation. And there's your navigation. Also, it has a backup camera, so when I put the car on reverse, you get the color backup camera, and that in combination with the parking sensors makes it real tough for you to get into an accident when backing up, although you should always look over your shoulder. So let's put it back in nav and put it back in park here. Alright, let's turn on the air conditioning. It has dual climate control. As you can see right now, I got putting the driver's side to maximum low. Let me put the fan down so you can hear me talk. And what that does is, you can see I got the passenger side at 74 while the driver's side is at 60. And what that does is the passenger side controls that vent and that vent over there, which right now is blowing at 74 degrees, and this one here and this one here are controlled by the left side button, and they are blowing at 60. I'm going to go ahead and put them both to 60 because it's nice and warm today. Alright, I got a ton of stuff to show you. Let's start off here with got cigarette lighter adapters here, or chargers. Okay, got power adjustable pedals. This feature allows you to move the pedals from and toward you about 4 or 5 inches, which comes in really handy if you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. This button here is to disable the parking sensors, and you wonder, well, why would you want to disable them? Well, if you're towing a boat or a trailer, because of the proximity of the boat or trailer, when you put the car in reverse, it's going to start beeping immediately. So you want to go ahead and disable them so they don't drive you crazy while you're backing the boat or backing the trailer up. Once you put the car into drive, this will actually enable itself. Traction control. Let's go ahead and put on some music here. It's a touchscreen. By the way, it does have XM capability, although right now it's on preview mode because you have to sign up by going to that website or calling that number. Put on some music here. And by the way, you can raise the volume right from the steering wheel. Low right here. You can mute it here. Okay. And these buttons here are to navigate about your preset stations. Those are the ones that you set down here, which of course can be changed. And over here you have your source button. This button helps you navigate from AM to FM to XM to auxiliary. It does have an auxiliary port here for your iPod. And this is your seek button over here. It takes you to the next available station. Once you pair your phone and your phone rings or you're talking on it, you'll pick up the phone here and hang up here. On the left hand side of the steering wheel is your cruise control. Okay, you got a leather wrapped steering wheel, and I'll pan around the next and slow so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. No stitching coming apart, no color missing. Just in really nice shape. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and always closed on Sundays. Alright, the odometer reading is 66,360 miles. To the right of the odometer, you have the a compass that lets you know that we're pointing heading in the east direction, and the outside temperature. The car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance soon, nothing like that. This vehicle also has a manual shifting capability on the lever right here, and a towing haul mode. So I'll show you what the towing haul mode does or looks like when you engage it. When I press that button at the end of the shifter lever, the little yellow wagon comes on. And what that does is that makes the transmission shift a little differently in order to eject for the extra cargo load and disables the overdrive. Once you're ready to go into normal driving, you press it again. Once the yellow wagon goes off, it starts to shift normally here. Okay, this is a manual shifting option. Let me show you what that looks like on your display over here. Right now we are in park. Put it to reverse, neutral, drive. And that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, you get down to the M, and you'll see a 1 comes next to it. That lets you know you're in first gear. If you tap on the plus, it will shift up. Every time you tap on it, it shifts 1 gear. all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. If you tap on the minus, it downshifts. If that doesn't interest you, just put it back into D, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will do all the shifting for you. Alright, let's go ahead and put it back in park. What else? Okay, let's talk about the Onstar for just a minute. The Onstar system is a monitor system that has a monthly fee. Now, you don't have to have it, but if you buy this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial worth of Onstar at no cost to you, obviously. At the end of the 90 days, you call and cancel a subscription, and you won't have to pay anything if you don't want to keep it. Alright, let's talk about the bullet points on the Onstar. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, it will send an immediate signal to the Onstar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. If you have any kind of emergency, press the red button. The Onstar center will come on and assist you with that emergency. If you happen to lock your keys inside your car, they provide you with a 24-hour number. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. Also, if you're lost any directions, press the blue Onstar button and they can give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If your check engine light comes on, you press the blue Onstar button and they can diagnose your problem remotely and tell you how to proceed to take care of it. They also have concierge service and a number of other services. For more details, visit onstar.com. Okay, this vehicle has the Bose stereo sound system. Let's go ahead and pan over the dashboard now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes, or cracks. Let's go all the way to the end there. And I think in a minute or so we can go back to the passenger section of the vehicle. You got cup holders here and storage here in the center. This cup holder is actually removable, so say if you spill coffee or soda, you can just pull this out and get it cleaned up outside and put it back in. And you have two positions, you can put it here or here. In the center console here where you rest your elbow, there's a little tray up in the top here where you can put your phone so it doesn't fall out. Obviously if you're going to go open this up, you want to take it out because it's going to fall back. Down in here we have a cigarette, better not put my finger, a USB port and another cigarette lighter adapter and a nice deep storage. Your main glove box, it's over here, and in there you get your owner's manual and all the supplemental booklets that you need, even for OnStar and for the vehicle's operation. Alright, the wood trimming is on every door panel, on each side of the cluster, instrument cluster. Here's your onboard computer and trip settings and personal settings on the dashboard, and like I said, on every door panel. Let's see, what else am I missing here? Okay, up in the top here you have map lights, okay, one on each side. You also have the home link or universal garage door opener where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. The rear view mirror also has an eye up here in the center that senses bright light. So if somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. Okay, on the mirrors here, you got turn signal on each side, obviously. And you also have a power folding mirror. Okay. What else? I think we're ready to move on to the back. By the way, if I missed something in this video, feel free to call me. I can go over anything you want. I'm trying to hit everything and not miss much, but sometimes I miss something. If at that time I'd be glad to go over it with you. Okay, you got a bottle holder here on the side and storage here for like correspondence, magazines, or maps. All right. The door panels in the rear, same as in the front, two-tone, with the tan and the mocha up at the top, and the wood trimming here. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. I'll show you how that works. Stick your key in here, give it half a twist to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers, just stick the key in there or a screwdriver, give it half a twist to the right, and this handle will start working again. You get nice bucket seats in the center that have anchors for your baby car seat. Okay, and the back of the center console, you can see here, the middle row passengers can control. By the way, these middle row bucket seats are also heated. Okay, the front seats are heated and cooled. The middle row seats are only heated, and you can control the fan speed, where it flows, how cold or warm it is. They can control the volume, the tuning. They can control the source, meaning going from AM to FM to XM. The programming, which is your preset stations. They can seek forward, seek back, and turn off the radio or stereo. Get another cigarette lighter adapter here. This pops out into a cup holder. To gain access to the rear, the little ones usually just walk in between. But the adult passengers have a switch here on the side that you can press, and the seat will tumble forward and get out of your way. Okay, nice and easy access to the third row. And in the rear, we got passenger seating for 3. And they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger. So this is a total of 7 passengers. 3 in the back, 2 buckets in the center, plus 2 buckets in the front. That's a total of 7. Now to put the seat back down, you have to do it manually. It's not that hard. Just push it down. It locks into place. You lift the handle up, and you're ready to go back into seating mode. And that side does the same thing. But like I said, the little ones usually just walk in between. You want to use this for the adults mostly. Okay, up in the top here, you have a set of map lights for the mid-row passengers, and AC vents, 1 on each side for the middle row passengers. Another set of AC vents and map lights for the rear row passengers. All right, let's move on to the cargo area. So I said before, you got roof rack with crossbars that slide up and down the side rails. All the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. Here's the rear camera that we were looking at before. Got a rear wiper, rear window defroster, the little orange lines of the foggy rear glass. These are the parking sensors I was telling you about. There are 2 on each side of the bumper. Those are the ones that beep when you're approaching the vehicle or object. Class 4 heavy duty tow package with the electrical connection there ready to go on the side. To open the tailgate, like I said before, you can do it by just squeezing the handle, and remember, this is the only way to do it is when the car is unlocked. Alright, the Yukon XL is the long wheelbase one, kind of like the Suburban or the Escalade ESV, the one that has the extra space up in the back without even removing the third row seat. Has a nice mat here to protect your carpet underneath, and it's real clean back here. In the back you have a 50-50 bench seat. This seat has several positions you can put it in. This is a seating position. If you pull up on the handle, the backrest will flip forward and get flat, and you can put stuff on top of it if you want to. Once you flip it down, if you pull up on the black little handle here, the seat will have this action. It will lift up and stay in this position right up against the back of the mid-row buckets. And then to release it, you pull up and handle again, it will go back down. If you want to remove the seat, once you pull up on that handle and the backrest goes forward, you're going to pull the handle in the middle hard, and the seat will come out, and you can put it away in your garage or wherever you want. And the cool thing that they're independent from each other is you can remove one seat, or flip down one seat, or lift up one seat, and still not affect the seating capability of the other seat. So if you gotta use this side for a large box, yet you still need the seating capacity on this side, you can do one side and not the other. Okay, and by the way, you got another cigarette lighter adapter over here. To close the tailgate, we can do it from the remote, from here at that switch in the tailgate, or from your the inside of the car on the overhead console switch. Like I said before, you get matching Michelin tires that are in brand new condition. They probably have maybe only a couple thousand miles on them, and the size on them is 275, 55, 20. Nice polished wheels. They have no curb rash, and they also have tire pressure monitoring sensors, 4-wheel brakes, and anti-lock brakes. Right rear door panel, perfect shape, two-tone. Of course, you got the child lock protection on this side as well. And the seating here in the middle area, it looks like whoever had this car didn't have any kids, because there's no indentations from baby car seats, and it's just real clean back here. When usually the kids are not kind of tough in a car with their french fries and their crayons and their candy and their sodas, you know, and this back here just is really in remarkable condition. It's a little hard to see here. We're shooting the video indoors, so you may see some shades here and there, like my hand moving up and down. There, it's not that you're seeing stains or areas that are darker than others. It's just because we're shooting the video indoors. The interior of the car is in immaculate shape. All right, right front door panel, same way, two-tone with a wood trimming, with storage here on the side for bottles, and pocket here for like magazines or maps or correspondence. I'm sure by now you noticed that none of the panels have any scratches or cuts or tears. None of the speaker covers are damaged. As I said before, you got a power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, not only on the driver's side but also on the passenger side. And I want to go ahead and pan over the passenger first seating area now so you can see it's in spotless shape. I want to go ahead and talk to you about financing for just a second. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credits. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you simply want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you'll see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.